Alright, here's a Sears Desk Fan, a 9-inch one that I got from my grandmother back in June or July of this year. I never really grew up with this fan because it's always been in her basement, and I didn't go down there much as a kid. The only fan I saw down there, and I remember seeing when I was a kid, was that antique, the Superior Electric one, I think it is. I'm not sure. But that two-speedish one, it's like the greenish or yellowish one, I think it is. I don't even remember, but that's the only fan I remember seeing down there as a kid. But this fan she's had since like the 80s, the early 80s, back when my dad I think still lived there. But yeah, it's not in the best shape cosmetically and mechanically. It's been in her basement for who knows how many years, not being used. One thing is the finish on it's a bit yellowed and this is a little bit loose. The glue that was holding it in place is worn off, so I'm trying to get some more glue to hold it in place again. And I do need to clean it up. I'm gonna do that at some other point, Kyrie. I don't want to mess around with it and break those plastic things and hold it in place. But the fan does oscillate still, but it definitely is in need of some oil. Yeah, I'll go ahead and show the information on the bottom. There was one of these that showed up at Savers. I think the blade design was a little bit different. This is like over a year or so ago. But it was actually in a dumpster, and this is because they had way too much stuff donated that day or the past few days, and it was just overflowing, so they were just tossing a majority of stuff. Found it in there and I saved it, and it got sold later on. But I had this one from my grandma I'd rather get instead, even though it's not in as good of a condition. I'd rather have one from a family member than one that was being sold. So yeah, let me go ahead and start off on a low speed. Still runs well, like, it's not like spinning slowly, but the motor definitely needs some work to it. Grandmother was never really one to take care of her fans that well, in terms of cleaning them especially. But this fan has been in the basement for probably 30 or maybe like 30 plus years, who knows. Maybe I definitely know I'd never seen it upstairs as a kid, so it's definitely been down there for over 20 something years. That's why a lot of these fans tend to get like this. A lot of times people just put them in the basement and they don't use it for over like a few decades, and then they get like this. Alright, now oscillating. Well, I guess the oscillating's not working out. So if I'd actually still I know it oscillates, but I guess it just needs oil. So yeah, I'll just show it on high then. Moves a great amount of air. It's just as powerful as the Windmere 9-inch one that also needs some oil. It's definitely a great air mover. Let me see if I can get it to oscillate now. Well, yeah, it does oscillate, but I guess definitely seems to be having some issues. So I try it on a low speed to see if I can get it to oscillate. Just to see how well it'll work oscillating. Alright, so I guess it's probably some dust buildup in it that's making it have issues oscillating as well. Who knows? Put it back to the high speed and then spin down. Alright, now for spin down. And yeah, that'll be it for this video. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more videos to come.